This programme may contain strong language, adult humour and scenes of a violent or sexual nature.
Welcome to SketchUp. The writers, directors and actors of the East Midlands have been fighting it out for a brand new show, exclusively for Notts TV. SketchUp is showcasing the freshest talent from the East Midlands performance scene. And as they fight to claim the top prize of Best Sketch, we're going to talk to the actors, writers and directors looking to be the next big thing on your TV screens.
I did many terrible things.
But with only a few minutes, no set, and only their performance skills to rely on, will we see the cream of the crop?
Let me deal with all the pooing business.
Or a massive flop?
I have to be somewhere soon.
You're gonna laugh, you're gonna cry, and if we're lucky, we'll see the talent the East Midlands has to offer.
You mean me, don't you?
At the beginning of the series, we pick the top creative talent with the auditions and the scripts.
Yes, ambitious.
Then we threw them into the rehearsals and got them working with industry professionals to get their scenes in top shape.
I'm looking forward to seeing what you're going to come up with.
And at the end, a top industry panel will judge which sketch will win the prize of Best Sketch of SketchUp 2016.
Without a good script, you're never going to make a good film.
Getting comedy timing right. I just like to be told a good story.
This is SketchUp, and we're kicking off this week with a marriage of epic proportions.
It's good to see you again.
Yes, hello.
Hi. I must admit, you both look rather different to the way I normally see you.
Well, I thought I'd make an effort.
We dressed for the occasion.
Let's remind ourselves who our actors are.
I think I know what I want.
Okay.
My hope, my aspiration is to be able to become a solid actor who's like respected and I can earn money and support myself and in the future a family doing what I love.
Good luck getting the nutters and the independents on board for this, because you're going to need every last one of them, and I hope you choke on them. What my ambition would be is to see how far I can take it, basically. I couldn't definitely say where it's going to go.
Don't you speak to me like that!
My dream, I would love to do film, really. I'm really fascinated by that style of acting.
All we need now is writer Daniel Barrow to tell us what kind of sketch they're going to be in.
It's a sketch about two superheroes who are getting married, but they're sorting out a prenuptial agreement. So they're in a solicitor's office and they're going to arrange a plan for what happens in the event of a breakup. So it's a pre-marriage agreement.
So, let's get started then. Now, I've been over the paperwork and everything seems to be in order. There are, however, just a few issues left to be resolved.
Oh, I'm sure we can work them out.
No, after last Saturday, I think we could work anything out.
So what happened last Saturday?
Well, let's just say it involved me and an oil tanker, me punching in Starhammer's teeth and just generally saving the world.
And the meerkat pups, of course.
Simples.
And that caused a lot of destruction.
Yeah. Too much, actually. Those poor whales.
My office would be really jealous to know that I was handling your case.
Well, you understand the need for the utmost secrecy.
I respect my client's confidentiality. Your secret is safe with me. Super safe.
Oh, that was bad.
No.
We get it.
Yeah.
Right. First issue to resolve is the name. Now, I understand that you would like to change your name when you marry.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we've actually agreed on that one.
Okay, so after the marriage, you'll be known as
Ultra Woman.
Ultraman and Ultra Woman. Wow. Last issue to be resolved. Who gets to own the Eye of Horus, the most powerful object in the known universe?
Did you bring this up?
Well, I might have mentioned it.
It's mine.
Well, I must have some say in the matter if we're going to marry, surely.
I tore it from the jackal's cold, dead hands.
Perhaps you need to discuss it further.
No, there's nothing to discuss. She won't get her hands on it.
Well, then there's no way I'm marrying you.
That's fine by me. You're not going to be Ultra Woman, Evil Eve.
You'd better watch your back the next time we meet.
Well, I suppose with a name like Evil Eve.
Maybe calling it Super Marriage was a bit premature. Director Russ Noon, what did you make of the scene?
I think it turned out really well. I think the thing with SketchUp is, you know, the idea was that the actors had to make us believe the scene, you know. So I think if you were doing this as a short film, they'd be in full costume with wicked masks, you know, sort of looking really heroic, you know, on a location. But with SketchUp working the way that it did, it was kind of, we just gave the actors just the basics, the absolute bare minimum to help tell the story, and then the rest of it was down to their performance. And I think it came off really, really well. I think that the guys, the actors in the scene, did a really great job. I think it's funny. I think it's snappy. I think some of the reactions to what's being said in there is really interesting. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, yeah.
Cheers, Russ. Now we go on to another marriage, though not quite so super.
I'll do the washing up.
No.
No.
Well, apart from the fact that we've got a dishwasher.
Okay. You go to the shop and I'll cut the grass.
We haven't got any grass.
You go to the shop and I'll landscape the garden.
No.
Okay, you go to the shop.
Frank, just go to the shop.
Why?
Because it's your shop.
Yeah, though technically it's still got my dad's name above the door, so...
Frank, your dad's gone. He's not coming back.
While we wait for Tori to come back, let's reintroduce ourselves to these actors. Tori had a little bit too much information in sharing.
Me?
Yeah. With the Lace Market Theatre, I've done quite a few plays. I was this year in Adrift in Soho. Well, the end of last year that was, but it's going to be coming out in June, Adrift in Soho. That was filmed in Nottingham.
And Amar performed in a scene he also wrote called Pointing Fingers.
You mix easily, mate.
I got into acting because I've always been... I'm a trained singer. I sing and produce music. So it was sort of a natural progression from that form of art into acting, and I've always enjoyed performing.
Now writer Toby Bradford to tell us where his script came from.
Because I thought, oh yeah, I just want to have just a couple. Something not highbrow, not a massive deal, not a massive negotiation, just something simple. So I just wanted to show something simple and straightforward, you know.
He might.
No, Frank, he won't.
Australia's not that far.
Oh, you're being ridiculous.
I don't even know why he gave me the shop.
Yes, you do. You know exactly why. He was looking after you. I mean, your work record hasn't exactly been, you know.
I was holding down 3 jobs.
Yeah, 3 0-hour contract jobs. They never even called you in.
Rosie, please, can't you do the shop? You're better at it than me.
Frank, I'm kind of busy at the moment. You know, tiny human being sleeping in the crib in the room next door, remember?
Let me deal with all the pooing business.
I'm not going to the shop. You do it.
Look, I want to deal with all that. Customers think I'm an idiot.
You're not an idiot.
I am sometimes.
True.
I just can't face it.
Okay. All right. But only because I love you. Oh, there's some breast milk in the freezer, and I was going to hoover the living room floor and clean the bathroom as well.
Have you got an up-to-date CV? That online course I did on recruitment last month, you're supposed to stick to procedure or else you open yourself up to all sorts of problems. I'm supposed to advertise any vacancies for at least a week, but since you are the wife, we can skip that bit. I think we could probably do the interview here.
Have a nice day at work, Frank.
Bless his face. So, team, what did you think of the scene in the end?
I think they've done a really good job because, as I say, it was possibly a bit thin and light. I mean, again, there was no stage direction, it was just dialogue. So what they've read into that dialogue is great, that they have been able to, you know, find something in it.
I've enjoyed working with you.
I know, I think I have as well, yeah. I've enjoyed that because we worked together before.
Yeah.
I think we liked it immediately, I think.
I found it funny.
We found
it was really
yeah.
well written. There's a weird twist at the end, which we were like a little bit...
A bit confused by it to start with, but then when we made the decisions as to what, you know, like why is this happening, why is that happening, then it's clear cut now.
Yeah, kind of like worked out our characters.
It's one thing being on stage and having an audience respond to you, and it's really, really great. It's actually much more fun to be on the side of the stage when somebody's performing something you've written and somebody laughs at a joke you wrote, even if it's one person. Sometimes it's more fun when it's one person and then about 3 seconds later somebody goes, oh, that was funny. What did they say? Oh, yeah, they said that. And then more people start laughing. And just standing on the side of the stage listening to it, you go, yes, got it. And it's just really great fun. And then when you hear everybody just go quiet and then dramatic bit, it's like, oh, it's a wonderful, wonderful thing.
You can tell he's an actor. Speaking of wonderful, though, come back after the break, when the girls are getting a bit worried, when Marina can't remember her lines.
Yeah, but we've been doing it for 10 minutes now.
Yeah, but one more go.
And Ade and Chloe are back and hungry for more.
After that workout, we need food or we might faint or something.
Welcome back to SketchUp, where the actors, writers and directors of the East Midlands are coming together for a brand new TV show, exclusively for Notts TV. SketchUp is shining the spotlight on the hidden talent in the East Midlands. In part 1, James's performance got a little out of hand.
And that caused a lot of destruction.
Yeah.
And Amar decided to be a gentleman and made a brave choice.
Let me deal with all the pooing business.
For our next scene, I hope you're not hungry, because it might leave you feeling a little bit tempted.
That was really good.
Yeah, I'm knackered.
Yeah. You know what we deserve?
I knew you would do this.
What?
Put temptation in my way.
Oh, it's just fish and chips. And besides, after that workout, we need food or we might faint or something.
We're not waifs. We're two well-fed people who did one half-hour session of aerobics.
Well, what about chips without the fish then?
I'm taking this seriously. I need to lose this layer of fat.
Oh, come on, everyone who's not in Vogue has a layer of fat.
That's how it starts, though. You leave one layer and then along comes another layer and all of a sudden you're just a...
Fatty bum bum?
With those eloquent remarks, let's remind ourselves where these actors are from. Ade is literally from the other side of the break in Super Marriage.
No, we get it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my face.
And the last time we saw Chloe, she stormed off in Monopoly.
And now he's decided to move out.
I've never actually done TV or film. I've always done stage, which is why I was quite interested in this, because it's a bit kind of combining the two.
We're not just interested in new actors here at SketchUp, we're also interested in new writers. Introducing Claire Greenwood, who wrote this scene.
Well, it's a bit of a weird one because I've never actually written a script before in my life. And the idea for the script actually came to me when I was in bed asleep, kind of in that half awake, half asleep state. And this conversation was just happening in my head. So had to get up, write it down. And that was it, really. Sent it into SketchUp and they used it, which I can't believe.
I started a new diet anyway.
Oh, yeah? Which one?
Just made it up. I'm doing really well.
And what does it involve?
I just eat my favourite foods and then I cut out everything I don't like. I've cut out so much food that way.
You love fish and chips, so we can have fish and chips.
I don't want fish and chips straight after an aerobics workout. Why don't you go and get some?
I'm not going to go on my own, am I? Like right idiot ordering fish and chips in my workout gear.
You could do my diet. What's your favourite food?
Buffet.
You can't say buffet, that's a party.
I'm sure your favourite diet foods are also healthy.
Well, I eat Nutella.
Oh, well, that's okay then.
Well, that's got milk and nuts in and they're both really good for you.
And what are you classing as vegetables? Monster Munch?
All right. I've not thought it through properly yet, but my intentions are good.
So when you say you're doing really well on a diet, what do you even mean?
I've written a list.
Oh, I knew it. You and your bloody list.
What? Don't knock my lists. You know how I feel about them. I'd rather write a list and have sex.
Yeah, and I bet you'll like have sex on a list before you'll consider doing it.
Do you know what's better than writing a list though? Crossing something off your list.
Right. Have you got a pen and paper, Andy?
Always. Well, what are you doing?
I'm writing a list.
Really?
Yep. See if you can resist crossing this off.
Order fish and chips, eat fish and chips. That's cruel. You know I can't resist the list.
Oh, come on. Follow the list. Just think about crossing it off. You'll feel great.
Bastard. Fine, just give me back the list.
Now they've cleared off to get some fish and chips, let's talk to director Dave Smith about what he thinks of this scene.
And what I really liked about working with them was they had this kind of naturalistic energy. They had a real good chemistry with each other right from the very first read-through. And they're both quite natural actors. And that was a script that was a little different to my Champagne script, in that it just had this kind of natural free-rolling momentum. They really went with that. And, you know, that didn't need loads of directing. They just were natural, great chemistry, and really, really good to work with.
So, you're shaking your head.
I am so pleased with that, honestly. Really pleased. The girls just made it sparkle. I said that to the girls afterwards, actually. They just, sounds like a cliche, but they really brought it to life. It's amazing.
Next up on SketchUp, we've got something a bit more supernatural with our very own Ghostbusters. Though if there is something strange in your neighbourhood, I wouldn't give these guys a call.
One, two, three. Smithy, this is ridiculous.
Come on, you agreed.
Yeah, but we've been doing it for 10 minutes now.
Yeah, but one more go.
That's what you said 5 minutes ago. Well, maybe we should just all go down. Yeah.
No, Charlie, it's got to be one person, all right? Rest of them stay here, take a record, and whoever loses goes down to see what made the noise.
I'll go. I'll go. Look, I really want to go, okay?
It's got to be random tap, that's the whole point.
Yeah, well, just tell them it was random.
Yeah, that would be great if we weren't videoing it.
How do we know the cameras are even working, though? Well, they've got all little lights on them.
Yeah, don't worry, Charlie, I checked them all, they're all working.
So which one's the infrared one and which one's the night vision-y one?
You know, I don't know.
Yeah, don't know much now, do you?
I know what we're meant to be doing.
Yeah, I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, you did.
No, I did not sign up for this.
Let's meet our actors. We saw Kezia in Soft Criminal.
If you just tell me what happened, then we can go and get some ice cream or something. Deal?
I think when the audience are loving what you're doing, then, you know you're onto a winner.
Marina was in Underground.
Dying for a shit, fuck knows what was in that stew. Having a Greek background, drama's sort of been in my blood, if you will.
And we've also got one of the writers moving in front of the camera.
My name is Mercedes Assad.
Mercedes wrote Monopoly from episode 3.
When everyone was applying for uni, I applied to do sports science, and I got into Exeter. And I went for the open day and I freaked out completely and I was like, I don't want to do this. And when I was thinking about it, I decided to apply for drama school like on a whim. And upon doing that, my love for it has just grown and grown and grown.
Now let's talk to writer Toby Bradford and hear the powerful true story that inspired this scene.
I went out to celebrate my daughter's 21st birthday and ate a huge amount. And that night had a massive meat-induced nightmare. And that was... the next day I wrote this, and yeah, it kind of came out fully formed, I think.
I think he means the script came out fully formed. Let's get back to the scene.
All right, fine. We have to come up with another way.
Oh, Charlie, I've got a pack of cards.
Great idea, yes. High card draw, yes, Tap?
Okay.
All right, lowest card goes, yeah?
Yeah.
Ace is high. Come on, Charlie.
So? Oh, I thought we could go down all together, you know, like, makes it more dramatic.
Just show us the card.
Ace. Yay me. You know, it's probably just the central heating pipes going in, that's all.
Central heating pipes?
Yeah. It's an old house, you know.
Charlie, it's like the middle of summer. It's 20 degrees outside.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but
It could just be the house settling.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. Yeah, it could just be the house settling, as it's calling it.
Yeah. So no one has to go?
No. One of us starts to go. It's the whole point we're here.
Okay. Oh, you're kidding me! 2 aces!
All right, well, I guess I'm the one who's going then. What the fuck?
No way.
3 aces?
No, that's...
Yeah, look.
That's ridiculous,
I
mate.
fucking shot with him.
Well, clearly you didn't, did you?
I did, you fucking saw me.
I'm not sure.
Weird.
Smithy?
Yeah?
It's 20 degrees outside. Where's Charlie shivering?
Weird. It just got really cold in here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
What is that?
Come on, guys, stop messing around. Very funny.
Shit.
What was that?
What was what?
Shh. Listen.
Hell!
Okay, look, one of us has to go.
What? Yeah, shit, but who?
Oh, I bought matches. We'll draw straws, yeah? Yeah, Charlie?
Yeah.
Fucking, we're drawing straws, yeah? Okay, look. One short.
One
short
shot
match,
okay.
all right?
How? Come on.
Come
you
on.
first, Charlie, you first.
Short one is. It's fine.
Okay. Come on, Tap.
You take. Okay.
Wait.
What? What are you doing?
We'll do it at the same time. More dramatic, okay?
For fuck's sake.
Come on. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
What?
What's in here?
What is?
It's in here with us.
It does just keep going.
It does, yeah, they just wouldn't shout cut.
That was good. This was I was saying it came out fully formed. It did actually have a couple of rewrites in it.
We went into like a room and switched all the lights off and like put like a flashlight on to make it a bit eerie. Like we were just messing around with it.
The use of the handheld camera as well just really lifted it up. I really like the way they put it together.
That's all for this week, but join us next week for the final.
My overall best scene for SketchUp 2016 is